Yeah, well, Bill was trying to take her to it, and she ran into a post in the paddock, and he got off the tractor. So what'd you do that for? And she said, "Why did you leave that there?"
Wasn't it who put that there?
Why, probably something like that. Or why did you leave that there? Why did you put that there? Or something. She got him first.
And so they used to drive the truck. Tell us about that.
They used to virtually steer it rather than drive it. Like Bill used to put it in a gear and then climb back onto the back and throw it off, then climb back in. But he just put it in very slow gear and so that they could do. But your mum used to, they put this in it, but your mum used to do letters and figures. She used to do 1 to 2s and leave the hay in these funny shapes.
And
It was a big help to me because it meant I didn't have to go.
so could the kids reach the pedals?
Didn't have to, though, because it was just put in gear. And
Yeah.
they had to be sheep were fed hay every second day from the back of the truck, which Bill used to get on the back of the truck and throw it off. And whoever was around would have to steer the truck. And if the girls did it, he would put it in a very low gear and let them drive it by steering it, which they did quite efficient.
So the kids used to get along with the they used to love the lamb and
I loved
Loved
the lambs, loved the life, they really did, yeah. Loved the dogs. It was a good life. They started school when they turned 5 and a half, 6, but they still helped at home.
then they went to where'd they go, Moronga?
Longer, yeah. But Heather went in grade 6, year 6, and Barb went in year 2 just a little bit before she was in year 5 and a bit.
Did you used to miss the kids?
Oh, terribly, yeah. Very much.
So what was you? Did you feel lonely and stuff?
Hmm?
How did you feel when they went to school?
Oh, it just seemed different, you know. I also knew that it was the only way, if we stayed on the farm, the only way we could get them educated, because the school was pretty terrible at that stage. And travelling by bus, well, because particularly my mum, my head, because she'd had rheumatic fever and a few things, and they would have had to leave home at 6 o'clock in the morning and get home about 6:30 at night, because the bus used to have go all around the peninsula, because there weren't enough children to fill it. But now, of course, it goes straight through. It's very different.
So it was a pretty expensive school?
Well, it wasn't too bad. Like, we made the decision, well, that was what we were going to do. So, I mean, yes, it cost money, but I don't think any of it was ever wasted. Like, it was good.
So that was your priority?
Well, definitely, yes. They did, but they did enjoy the all-girls school.
And how often would they come home?
Once a month, Borders weekend every month. But if I was in Geelong, I could go out and see them after school.
So yeah, what happened with Grandpa's power takeoff?
This one, yeah.
Yeah, what you were telling.
That's well, virtually that what you've got there is really good. Like.
We want you to tell the story.
Oh, that's good. What you've got there,
Yeah,
read that. You want me to read that?
No, because
No.
I want you to tell me what happened.
Oh, well, he became involved with the power takeoff connection between the tractor and the power takeoff, and because it was rotating, it threw him around and stripped all his clothes off him, and then must have somehow thrown him, and he landed. I went and saw it right near the water. He was about that far off the water. I don't know how long he was knocked out for, because he didn't tell me he was going. He told me he was going up the paddock, so I wouldn't have gone to look until he came back to the door and said, "Now, Mum, don't get a shock." Which was even I, who knew the doctor's number back to front, was looking up D for doctor in the phone book, so I wasn't that good either.
So you would have been pretty worried when you saw him come.
I was shocked more than anything, love. But interesting, it managed him, but once he got to me, he dropped all responsibility, and it was my job to look after him. that sort of people do that. And we got him in the car, and all I could do was put a old pair of pyjamas and an old coat on him because he couldn't put, there was too many sores. And then all the way to Geelong he kept yelling at me to drive faster. But three people, we knew there was something wrong because we saw you go past the price you were going. I said, yeah. But he,
And wasn't he asking for his hat?
yeah, his hat. Where's my hat? That's right. Yeah. Very funny.
So tell us, like, you were just driving along and what were you saying, where's my hat?
Where's my hat? Which was, I think he did have it with him, but I can't remember. But it was oh no, he didn't want that hat, he wanted that. That's right, I gave him his better hat, and his other hat was not a very good mess floating around the dam, if I remember. So.
And what did the doctors say? They fixed him up?
I said to the doctor, why on earth did you let him come home? He said, he told me that you couldn't manage the farm without him. I said, well, if any news to you, it would have been a lot easier if you'd have kept him.
What did you say to him?
He used to have to go in every day to have dressed, which, was quite a bit of... He just laughed. He thought that was quite... He was a nice bloke.
And so did he tell you, I'm coming home and he's covered in blood?
I'm coming home, he said. He didn't tell me he was coming home. Look, because I would have said that was stupid, but... Yeah.
And when he came to the door, what did he say? Don't get a fright?
Now, Mum, don't get a shock. You're watching him see so much blood and stuff. Oh, dear. But I actually knew as soon as I saw him that he'd been in something that had twisted him because he was messy everywhere. Stitches everywhere he had.
And so Heather and Barb growing up, sisters, they get along all right?
Very well, yes.
What do they used to get up to?
They went on a trip to Europe and England together. And for Heather was 21 and Barb was 18.
I'm thinking more when they're like 3
Very
and
little.
4. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, they got on. They seemed to get on quite well. Yes, they did.
What do they get up to?
Nothing too terrible. Help.
Looking after animals and...
Yeah, looked after the animals. They were very good at doing that. And helped around the house at certain stages. Leave it at that. Yeah. They love the pet lambs and cats and dogs. All the animals, actually. They're very good with them.
They used to look after them.
Very much, yeah. Very much so.
What do you reckon they would say the best thing about living on the farm was?
The animals, anything the animals, yeah. They missed them quite a lot when we didn't have them anymore. Yeah, but they'd grown up really by then. But that's about it. No, they were good kids.
Just quickly tell us about the tractor, how they used to drive the trucks.
Yeah, they would drive the truck while Dad threw the hay off the bag. And didn't manage to come to any big harm.
How old were they?
Before school, yeah, well, even when they were at school. Probably 4 to probably 7 or 8. Yeah,